Next, back over here. Okay, so there was a trade by Solana, and this is the 5-minute chart. It came to a monitored level. I think it's on the 12th of July. That means on Friday. Friday it came to our place right here, hit it, and then you can see this was the area, surpassed it impulsively, went to that area. Now, if you look at this, what it did was that it created gaps, right? It created gaps right here. This is one gap here, and then one more gap is here and here. So what happened was that this is multiple high candles like this. So this was the reversal candle, came just into our area. To you, M5 is different. I don't do 50% for M5. M15, yes, not that. M5, and from there it started moving higher and higher. In fact, it consolidated here before moving higher, much higher. So anyway, from this trade alone is quite a nice return for you guys already if you have taken it. Yeah, so that's one, Solana. Next was a question that was sent to me much earlier to ask. Number one, is my gap identification correct? The answer is yes, because it is the same like Solana. There was a strong push up, breaking this swing right over here, and then you could see that all candles forming higher than the previous ones. Okay, that is showing uptrend is intact. So we had a strong push down, feeling this entry right over here, and then price started moving up. So is this trade a valid trade? Yes. This, for your information, this is gold. So it's definitely a valid trade. And good for you for identifying it. Okay. So the next question was that what to do if a large black candle appears. We are already in profit. All right. And then you see a black candle coming in. Is it an indicator to exit? Now, first thing first, few things. You need to have a plan whenever you trade. Okay? And that plan will depend on your experience. That's why I need you to look at this 5-minute chart. It's very, very interesting, guys. Right? It can give you really nice profits. And why I'm focusing into this particular area right now, rather than looking into the H1, which you still can do, no problem, is that this, when you look at the 5-minute, it gives you opportunity to grow small accounts like just 100 US, 300 US. You have the opportunity because the risks are small, right? Okay, so first of all, what to do now? Before this black candle appears, what you can always do is take fixed targets, right, like you said, you want, whenever you have a trade, your aim, let's say you look at your overall results, right? You have an accuracy of 8-1, 9-1 kind of thing. Every time you take, probably you're going to win. Yeah, you may have losses, but you have a higher winning accuracy. So what you can do is that you say every time I have a 2-1, that's where I will take profit. It doesn't need to go all the way until the very end. You can always do that. If you think that this trade can actually go much further, by all means, whenever you have a 1-1 or a 1-2 risk reward, then protect your trades or take some off the table. It's about money management. Okay. But one of the best ways that I personally do is this. Okay, this was an uptrend, and then what we saw was a consolidation right over here. So I've been talking already. Whenever we see an uptrend and consolidation, this thing can move up. So what you can do is that instead of, sometimes people don't target 1-2, 1-3, or whatever it is, they like to target when price breaks a swing high. So it finishes that whole entire bullish or bearish pattern already. So this is more like a bullish pattern. The moment it breaks over here, that completes the whole trend cycle. So what you can also do is that once you put all your target profits right over here, so basically enter here and exit right over here. So that's another way to deal with your trade. So it's a skill. Entering is a skill, exiting is also a skill, and you need to practice again and again and again for you to get a better idea, because there is absolutely no way for us to know whether this black candle can come and take you out or not. We don't know, right? But when our hindsight, yes, of course, because the whole structure is complete right now. So we have up, and then we have correction, and then another up, which makes a new high. So that this makes it a complete structure already. So when a complete structure is done, they can change structure or move into more complex structures. So whatever I shared with you, just have a look and see, and you're more than welcome to send questions again, right? Okay, so next question. Now, okay, candle A close above the previous swing high, right? It closed above the swing high. And is this entry invalid because there's no three candle pattern? Okay, so the answer is yes, it is invalid to me, because three candle patterns are very, very crucial. Okay, so what you do is that now, let me bring up my annotation once again. Now this is candle 1, and then you have candle 2, right? And you can see impulsively breaking it, but there was no candle 3 to make a new high. So wait for this candle 3 to appear right over here. You can do that, but it cannot be far away. 2-3 candles, I'm still fine with it. All right, they go up there like that, and then that will then create the third candle right over here. So in between candle 2, these candles, you can see clearly that this here, after this candle appear, this candle 3 appear, this is a zone that I want to take the trade, right? So you can see this is filled over here, and then yeah, it has defended the entire area until it goes up over here. So just based on candle patterns, not looking into what's the future answer of it, this is how a trade could be attempted based on this pattern. Okay, now next question is that is it correct to say candle movements like B areas are too small and not good as they don't show enough strength and momentum? The answer is yes. I'm not interested. One good way is for you to see this. Have a look at here. You see, small patterns, small candles, small candles, small, big one came in. Now this, you can see, if I clear this is like the biggest of them all, right? So, and the biggest movement also as well. So from here, that's why I want you to train your eyes with momentum. Once you understand momentum with candles, you don't actually need any indicators anymore, because price action, to me personally, I think after so many years, it's one of the coolest things, where you can actually trade anywhere. You don't need, on the phone, you can look at it and just make a decision from there. Okay, so conclusion, no entry for second picture. There is an entry, which is the blue arrow area right over here. That's your entry. Okay, so I hope I've answered all your questions already, and there are no more other questions coming in. So with that, thank you, and I wish everybody a wonderful evening and a wonderful trading week. Yeah, all right, good night.